every race is a contest, and everyone is not running unopposed. It's great. Woo! So, you are ready.
All right. What's up, guys? I'm Michael. As you know, sub rep, huge position, really important. You know, I'm sure you guys know college is a pretty stressful time. So when we do have events, you know, it's important that there's stuff you actually want to go to. And so from what it seems right now, you know, there's a lot of movies. There's a lot of people go to them. So I'm hoping if I get sub rep, trying to get a lot more interesting events going. Hopefully get a lot more interesting guest speakers. You know, we've got a couple, but you know, compared to peer institutions, not as high profile. Also, just I guess more fun, more involving events, and also trying to get the dorm involved so that I can give the feedback back to the subcommittee and get events that you guys actually want. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess some credibility. Ran a scout troop for a while and planned a lot of events, so kind of know what people want, hopefully. All right, cool. Thanks.
Go I am Cal Tomczak. I'm from the Cleveland, Ohio area. Go Cavs. All right. Sub has a lot of great events, and I think we can improve those events, and I've enjoyed many of them in my first semester and so far in the second semester, and I also think that I can help create new ones. I grew up in a very close-knit family, and I listened to my dad growing up, and he always said family first. I went to a high school where our motto was brothers in unity. I love the theme of brotherhood here at Duncan, and I think that the only way to build brotherhood is to share common experiences. And I think that the sub-events provide a great opportunity for us to share those experiences and become closer and become true Duncan brothers. And so a big part, if I'm elected, would be getting the dorm out to events and really making sure you guys are aware of events that are going on campus. Credibility, I guess, to add, I was senior class president of my high school playing events.
Everybody, I'm Kevin Angel, I'm in 1B, and as he just said, I'm running for Senate. So one of the things I want to do with the Senate is make sure that I'm listening to you guys and doing things that you guys like to do. I know that sometimes Senate seems like, oh, they're doing stuff that nobody actually cares about. So one idea that I have that I think a lot of you guys would actually like is how many in this room like to occasionally go out but don't want to drink that night? Anybody? Yeah! Well, you gotta drive. You got a girlfriend and you want to be able to talk to her later? Yeah. So, essentially, a lot of schools like us have programs where if you're going out with friends who maybe might be drinking, but you're not drinking, you get you a drink and perhaps an appetizer for free. A lot of bars and restaurants like it because it means that there's somebody sober watching out for their drunk friends, and you guys like it because it's free food. So I think that's the idea that I want to make sure to do. I've talked with people in student government, and they think it's, as I do, that it's pretty feasible, and that's one idea that I want to do to serve you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Stephen Higgins, and I would just like to say first that I'm glad I'm able to wrap up this first ever Duncan Hall undercard debate. So really happy about that. One of the things that I really grown to know as my work on university policy in student government is that any reform that student government wants to undertake, it really needs the support of everybody in the community. And so as a potential senator, I would like to go and take your voice and bring it to Senate. That means that whenever you're working on, say, Title IX reform, or whether you're going and working on making sure that students remain on campus as they discussed in the last Senate meeting, you need the support of everybody in the dorm. So my door is always open. I'm in 1A 108. So if you want to come and talk to me over tonight, over tomorrow, I will be there most likely if I don't have tests or class. And I would love to get to know you. I would love your support in the Senate election. Thank you so much. And I guess with that, the undercard debate is over. Well done.
Hey, Taylor Schmidt. We got Luke and Eric over here. We're running because we see that, you know, got a lot of guys here, community, brotherhood. We really want to push that, make it better. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the real deal. Okay, we got the mix. We got experience. These guys. We got ideas. All of us. Okay? got a lot of ideas. We got the best ideas. If you've read our platform, we've got about 5 solid ideas, plus a lot more. Let's see. We are the only ticket who went out to Bengal Bouts today to support our Hounders. Shout out Tim, shout out Cam, shout out the other guys who lost. Got to. And you know what? The main goal of our platform is growth, and I can promise you, if we are elected, we're going to take what Chewy and Randy started, we're going to take it to another level, and this place is going to grow, okay?
Great. There's your minute. Next ticket.
My name is Daniel Massoud. This is
I'm Stove. I was told my name is Steve once.
I'm Andre. Andre, sometimes called Renee. We don't know why. But I've been in Duncan Hall. This is the end of my 2nd year now, and Duncan Hall's given a lot to me. But with all the hall staff, everything, and we really appreciate it here. It's a great atmosphere, but we think we could just excel a little bit more. Like, we got a great freshman class in here. Great ideas, everyone. We're really working to propel that forward.
So one thing that we definitely want to do is try to unite the older upperclassmen with the younger freshmen. So we're going to try to do that by having mentoring, like Big Littles, or trying to have Fire Pit Fridays where we go outside on Fridays or any other day where it's nice weather and we just gather around the campfire, maybe watch a game, maybe play some music for each other and bring the grill outside and really foster that community that is great in Duncan.
And really what we want to do is we want to do all the little things that make Duncan great, but also make this go and take a little step forward. Great leap forward. Academy Penn.
Check your Snapchat filter.
That's your minute. All right, great job. Great job.
Never take lifting advice from a guy that's smaller than you. Let's reflect on that a little bit, because that applies to things in general, life. I don't think that your leader should be a guy that's smaller than you. To the gods among men, Kyle, Tomchak, members in this room, you will be utilized greatly with our ticket. I'm sorry, but I cannot lead you. To the rest of you, I can. And I want to be that leader for you, to guide you through these moments of hardship. And I have a guy that can sympathize with you.
All right, then on that note, I just want to say that we're seriously running to just help do what Randy and Max have done for the dorm. That starts with building community and getting a lot of guys out to all the events. And then also, I think that we can do a good job of getting a lot of funding to the dorm so that you guys can do whatever it is you want to do.
Imagine every good thing they've done on steroids.
Just like you.
There's your minute.
Thanking Abraham for that endorsement of my candidacy.
So, I think with us being the dark horse candidates, explanations are in order. I'm Matt, this is Braddock. You guys all know Steve, but I think this is the first ticket in Duncan history where 2 of the candidates do not even live in Duncan. Being such, I'm sure that you're all wondering, who are these 2 clowns? Why is one of them wearing goat pants, and why are they on the ticket? And to answer that question, I am just as surprised as you as to why we are allowed to run, since we will not even be here next year. So thank you for your consideration, and look forward to answering some of your questions.
We actually, Matt said we're not going to be here, but listen, we've seen Pete White do it. Okay? We've seen Ray Katrina do it. And we might not haven't been out of my room much this year.
All right, that's your minute.
I'm glad that you asked that question. So to not get political with this is all about context. But as the great Ted Cruz once said, look, cheese dip can be served on a bitch cracker. One of those tiny Vienna sausages. The queso is made to be scooped up with tortilla chips, dribbling down your chin and onto your shirt. One is a visceral, emotional, powerful family bond as you and your kids pour into nachos covered in queso. The other is party favors at an afternoon tea. Thank you.
Same question. Well, next year we're not graduating, but we do plan to in the future. And we think that, specifically, besides these guys who obviously do have more experience than us, we have a great experience compared to other tickets, not downplaying their experience. But as juniors next year, I think that we've had enough experience around the campus and with possible funding sources that we'd be a great great tool for you guys to utilize them through us. So use us.
All right. Dan.
Well, I mean, as a ticket of 2 juniors and a freshman, so we've got a little bit of experience. Well, next year. We've done some things for the dorm already. I mean, Cake Pop Mondays, people. Every night, giving away cake pops, you know. Baby showers for people who don't live here. For the community, and cocoa parties. We're in love with the cocoa.
All right.
I think we've just done some things already, and we're really eager to keep working hard for this year.
What's up?
All right.
Alright guys, well, as you know, I am a freshman. Haven't had too many opportunities to help the dorm out, but the ones I have had, I've taken advantage of. For all you juniors, JPW, that was me. Slaved my Friday night and Saturday most of the day. Didn't do anything, couldn't go out. They had to move the furniture with the help of some people. I think a big part of Duncan Hall is community, and that's derived from participation. Which for section events, I always try to go to sports, go to section dinners. I'm actually planning a section paintball event for 1B, so we're looking for a section to go against. Yeah. So.
Also, building off that, I've been the Masters Commissioner here this year. It's been a great experience. All these nice blazers. Eventually, planning Masters Week. It's going to be a great week, huge week. Also, I've learned a lot in my time here that can help. I've lifted 8 before, so that counts for something. Listen to Max Tui talk, so that counts for something. So, we got some.
Alright, well, if you guys have seen our platform, we got a huge poster outside which pretty much highlights things. We got a lot of ideas. But one of our big ideas is the Big Little system. We know a lot of dorms, sororities and fraternities use it, and we don't really have Greek things. But it just helps the freshmen really get acclimated to dorm university life. We're looking at the Highland Games. We're bringing them back. Signature event. It's like a field day. It's kind of like an Olympics, just for everyone, and it's a great time. We're looking at revamping the retreat, which is always fun, and then one of my personal favorites, Berries and Bob Ross, because wine and painting is great, but we can't do it here. So Berries and Bob Ross painting tutorials.
And then we also want to try to have a big as possible ND day, so we could keep up the dorm in terms of maintenance. So as much money as we could raise for Duncan makes the dorm better for the next year. So we're trying to have a huge ND day like Randy and Max had this year.
And of course, the big goal that we're all gunning for is the dorm dog. Dom's leaving next year, he's allergic.
All right, great.
Thanks.
Next.
Alright, so we're starting with a lot of realistic ideas, and first that starts with increasing funding through, we have an idea for using the concession stand. In a lot of years, we've made a ton of money off of this, which helps to bring in dorm funds for things like the high-rise. And so we think that if we can turn that into a tailgate, a lot of freshmen will then have somewhere to go and get food. Dave's just kind of throwing around Hershey's right now, which is also a plus that will be thrown around. And then also, we want to revamp a lot of the inner hall jerseys. We think that we can bring in a lot of extra funds to do stuff like that, so that the dorm can get new stuff. This year we got a new fire pit and we got a new. The downstairs was redone, so we want to do stuff like that. Also, imagine sitting in hall council. You got your bros around you, and you also, in your right hand, have a nice, ice-cold, frothy root beer float to go along with it. We're bringing root beer hall councils. Be there.
So, I'd say our biggest idea, hands down, is this thing we call Triple D. So here's what our goal is. We're going to take all of these guys in this room. You see all these guys? They're a resource for each other. So here's what Triple D is. We're going to make a database. You're going to put in all the classes you've taken, all the teachers you've taken it with. It'll be searchable by every guy in Duncan. So you're sitting there like, okay, I'm not sure if I should take this class. I'm not sure if I should take theology. Mess around, go in Triple D, find a Duncan guy who's taking it, talk to him, and you can see how the class is like. You can see what the first test is like, how to study, etc. Also, we'll double as a Duncan Hall's first alumni networking tool to keep track of what Duncan guys are going to work where and how you can get in contact with them to get an inside edge on internships and such. Business majors out there for networking. Taylor built a system like this in high school, so we're confident we can do it. And
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so you guys may not have noticed that because you live here and you were here all the time. But when I came in, I smell, guess what? Asbestos. It smells so bad. You can tell asbestos is everywhere. So we're gonna take down all the ceilings and get all that nasty, pesky asbestos out of here. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so what we're looking to implement is actually rather old school. It was around long before your time, and that is the hall tax. So, given our off standing, I think we are the epitome of taxation without representation. And so a lot of those funds could be put to good use to improve our standard of living.
And lastly, we will have a mandatory toothbrushing law. Now, friends, someone mentioned that the toothbrushing law is about the secret dental police kicking down your door to make sure you brushed. Friends, it is not.
What is your favorite part of living in Duncan Hall? So to be honest, I'm here a lot of the day. I sleep here most nights. If I could like implement one thing dorm-wide, open door and open stall policy. Take them down, we don't need them, right? So, the fact, honestly, to be honest, the fact that I can go into like most people's rooms, even though sometimes we might be a little bit cliquey, where I can go and talk to every group and see how they're doing, check in. Honestly, that's my favorite part, just having good communication, keeping it open, and just really making a bunch of friends and connections.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say the same thing. Basically, is the community. I'm not on board with the open stall policy. He might be more confident than me.
Alright, that's enough.
So, didn't know, I come from a family of 3 sisters. So I've actually never like experienced like what it's like to have a brother. So the brotherhood that I feel here is really nice, and that's not just like with the freshmen that like have gotten to know me. I know Matthew Millay is here. He spent like hours one night just talking about life with me. Frankie at like 3 or 4 in the morning was like just had his door open, like we could be talking. So I think the brotherhood is definitely my favorite part of it. So I just want to like thank you guys. Like, I'm appreciative of like everybody's like willingness to talk and like being open about it.
Yeah, we love brotherhood, especially how it's helped by varietals. I really love after 12 being able to walk around my boxers and not be afraid of being judged by girls. I love being able to come back from the shower at 12 and not be scared of this. So, love the brotherhood.
I gotta agree, the brotherhood is an incredible part of Duncan Hall. I come from a family of 2 sisters. I can't compete with 3. Sorry. But, all the brothers I made here, it's great. I've had some people who have lost their teeth. I've had some people who have, it's just the experiences, losing teeth. 40s music before I believe it. It's great. With the Rector Lagnet, who knows everyone, and we all know each other, I think it's an awesome place to live.
Yeah, Duncan's really a place where everybody knows your name. It's great, like just the brotherhood we have here, just being able to come in, have Jerry come over at 4 a.m. on a Saturday, and just talk to me about just the TV stuff.
And definitely this brotherhood should extend from grade to grade, like we said before. Some of my closest friends that I made at Notre Dame have been juniors, have been freshmen, and also the sophomores. So we want everyone to be able to branch out and make friends with kids who are in the same people, get a diverse community.
That's time. Thank you.
Pragmatic with you guys. I appreciate it for my 3 years here with the brotherhood community and respect of the halls. But if there's one thing that I'll really miss about Duncan and have missed, it is the water pressure. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, and Duncan, pretty fun.
Thank you, guys.
Next question.
Duncan is a very diverse place with people from all states and a few countries, a few places. So how do you hope to promote diversity and inclusiveness within the dorm? We'll start with the golf ticket.
So I think we're going to promote diversity by just being. I don't know what else. I mean, I'm straight off the boat. I'm playing whatever. So there you have it.
So I'd also like to say that I think my pants speak for themselves when our ticket stands for all people of all nationalities and of all species.
Yeah, so seeing as diversity is defined as an old wooden ship, I think it's, if we were to build such a ship out behind Duncan, we would just really create some great diversity.
Bienvenidos a todos. Bienvenidos aquí. No, but actually, so you can understand me. I think that we want to really just foster a lot of relationships between people, and that starts with getting people out to a lot of the events. And by doing that, I think people will always feel at home. And as long as you feel at home, diversity is something that just comes naturally in the second and isn't something that bothers people. That's on your mind.
I room with Chris Lembo.
I think we can extend the diversity past the dorm. One of the ideas we actually have is interdenominational, intercultural masses being hosted in Duncan. So like, picture the Spanish mass here, maybe the Rejoice mass, we're going to work on it. We're going to bring people inside, so...
And really, we want to build a faith community that encompasses everybody of all different religions, of all different nationalities, and we want to bring everybody together in our chapel, and that's where the tradition really starts. So if we can build it from there, we can extend it out, have people come to all the events, and just have everybody know.
Yes!
Wow. As you guys can tell, I'm the most diverse out of all these candidates. I'm a skinny Filipino boy, and I can one of all of you because my roommate is Japanese, the other one is Irish, and the other one's from New Jersey. Different parts of the country, on the East Coast, Midwest, West Coast. And he's, fun fact.
Well, I'm an Irish citizen, so I'm multinational.
So you can reach out to the international. Yeah. Artists.
Closing remarks. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Okay, so first off, we hope that our reputation precedes us. We hope you know that we're nice guys, we're approachable guys, and we're going to work hard for the dorm. We hope that you've read our ideas and think that they're good. There's more to come. There's a couple more, faith outreach. We're going to have the Basilica Mass once a month for those guys who can't get out to Mass weekly, like myself. Anything else?
Yeah, if you haven't been to the bathroom in the last 24 hours, it's on the stall. So hopefully you had time to read that. If not, you should probably check that out. Yeah, so the Basilica Mass, that's whoever's Green Blazer Friday, we want to continue that tradition, bring people to Basilica Mass.
Growth is our main goal, and growth is what we're going to achieve. We're going to take Duncan to new heights. That's the bad. Yeah, we're going to be good. Both of us.
Great, thank you.
What is that?
All right.
So we are more than worthy candidates, I believe, but I think one thing that we have yet to mention is that we are going to work tirelessly to win this dorm Hall of the Year. Its rightful place is the best dorm on campus. And women love to go to the high-rise, but imagine a dome dance. It's right there, that's all I'm saying. But we've got great ideas. We're very easy to talk to. Just come up with us with any questions you have. We love taking new ideas, putting them into action, and I think we could really propel this dorm to the next level.
Yeah, I'm a finance major, so just wake me up anytime. I have nothing better to do, so come talk to me. My door is always open. We really do just want to make this dorm better. love this dorm. I love all you guys here. Yeah, you know what? I will drop everything for this dorm. I will drop out as a student. To help this dorm.
You can't do that.
So guys, just take a look at our platform over the night, over the next day. See if you like what we have to do. We have a little bit of everything, just like everyone else, but I think that we're very good candidates for the job, and I hope you consider us.
And guys, one last thing. Again, Snapchat. You scroll like 3 or 4 swipes to the left. Kind of like Tinder, only not really. But like, you'll see a nice geotag there. I mean, just check it out. Get to the story.
We try for you guys.
We try. We put in the effort.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope that this debate has been the icing on the cake for you. All of you guys know Mark and I, and we've tried very hard to be representative of the dorm and present in it. And so we hope that you've seen the ideas that are here, but remember also that the ideas are meant to be shared with the future president and vice president. So while you may have liked somebody else's idea better, recognize that we want to work with those great ideas and implement them as well. We believe that we'll be able to do that well. Also, informative Sundays, where if you don't know how to use a urinal, you can watch Mark pull a wetback, which is actually demonstrated with this urinal. You sit this way, but it's a way to establish office power quickly. Other than that,
Wow.
You know, guys, we're ready to like serve you guys. Like we want to put in the time, and we want to make this place, you know, a place that you want to live and that you want to go to. So I mean, with that, we'll close.
I think Hall Council would be a lot of fun with us. So.
Great, thank you. All right, finish this off, Kurt.
Thanks for the hospitality, guys, first of all. Awesome being here. I'd like to close with a quote. Look, cheese dip can be served on those tiny Vienna sausages. Queso.
Just check your email, really think this over. Thank you so much for coming. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Great job in the candidates. One last round of applause.